You think Marley shot Jake, don't you?
No.
You said it happened because Marley was with me at the cabin.
Jamie, you are misunderstanding everything I am saying.
Not this time, Vicky. You know something.
Stop putting words in my mouth.
I know you. You would do anything for Marley.
Really? Just a couple of weeks ago, you said I was jealous of Marley. Now, which one is it?
Vicky, damn it. I talked to Marley just before she went to see Jake. I know that she was breaking off their engagement.
Good for you.
Something went on over at the loft. What did Marley tell you?
Nothing. Jamie, just let it go. You have to let it go.
Marley, I need to know what happened with Jake. I need the truth.
I told you the truth.
Marley, come on. You skipped over the most important parts of your story.
Believe me, I told you everything.
See, that's just the problem, Marley. I don't believe you. I like you. I think you're a good person, but I have a strong suspicion that you're taking me for a ride.
I'm not.
Who are you protecting? Did you see someone else at Jake's?
I am not protecting anyone.
Then why are you lying?
I'm not.
Marley.
Please.
Marley. Did you shoot Jake McKinnon?
No. I didn't shoot Jake.
Are you sure it wasn't an accident? Okay. All right. You didn't shoot him. Let's just go over your statement one more time.
I have told you everything I know. I'm not going to say anything else without my lawyer.
I'm just trying to get this right for myself, okay?
Let's get it over with.
So, you went to go see Jake at his loft at approximately 8 p.m.
That's right.
And you can't remember exactly how much time you spent there, but it was less than an hour.
Seems right.
And when you got there, you told Jake that you didn't want to marry him and then left.
Yes.
And he took the bad news calmly.
We had been having problems. As I said, it didn't come as a complete surprise.
But you were upset. So you decided to drive around for a while, and then you went to your sister's place to talk?
Yes.
How come you didn't go there in the first place?
She was at the opera.
She wasn't dressed for the opera when I got there.
Ryan, it's Vicky. She would wear anything she wanted to an opera. Now, why are you asking me questions about Vicky?
I ask questions about everyone. When the answers don't mesh, then I know I'm onto something.
All right. Go bug somebody else and see what else you can dig up. Because I have told you everything that I know.
Marley, don't you realize that by lying to me right now, you're helping whoever did shoot Jake? Your sister lied to me last night. She told me that you were upstairs asleep in her house. And then lo and behold, you walk right in the door.
Maybe that's because she thought I was really sleeping upstairs.
Do you think I fell off a turnip truck? Your sister was making it up as it went along to protect you. Are you playing the same game?
No.
Marley, don't make matters worse for you and myself. Your story won't hold together. It's got holes in it a mile long, and you better start filling them in.
Hey, stop messing with my daughter.
You think Marley shot Jake? Really, that is the most ridiculous
Did
thing I
she?
ever... No, of course she didn't. Marley is not capable of hurting anyone. At least not on purpose.
Suppose it wasn't on purpose.
What?
What if Jake got rough with her? You know the guy. That's possible. You think he would just let Marley walk out of his life?
Yes. If he thought that he could get her back, he would.
Yeah, but what if he thought he couldn't get her back? What if he thought Marley was leaving her for someone else? The guy can get nasty, Vicky. You know that.
Not with Marley, he wouldn't.
Why? Why should she be an exception?
Because he loves her, Jamie.
Yeah, well, that might have changed real fast once he found out that she doesn't love him.
Make your point.
My point is, what if she had to defend herself?
Marley wouldn't do that. She would just run away.
What if she couldn't? Maybe she decided to stand up to him. You know, she's not as weak as people think she
Jamie,
is.
that doesn't mean she would take out a gun and shoot him.
Maybe she didn't have a choice.
You know, if this is how your mind is working, you'd better keep your mouth shut. If any of these crazy ideas leak out, it could really hurt Marley, Jamie.
Vicky, I am asking you this because I want to help Marley.
Just let me handle it. The fewer people involved, the better.
I'm already involved. You said so yourself.
Jamie, you want to help? fine. Just stop questioning everything that Marley tells you. Jamie, the last thing she needs right now is you. The one person she really trusts to start doubting her.
Yeah. You're right.
Finally. Please, just let me get some rest.
I hope you're not holding out on me, Vicky.
I'm not. Good night.
What do you think did it?
It's me. Maybe you should start questioning your new little sister, Paulina. She might have some answers for you.
She seems to be over him.
Yeah. What is that, saying? Hell hath no fury like that of a woman scorned? Think about it.
Whoa!
Just tell me what in the hell you were trying to pull here.
I'm just asking your daughter some questions, that's it.
Asking or harassing?
Are you all right?
Look, just tell me something. I mean, she shouldn't be answering any questions of yours without a lawyer present.
She waived her right to have an attorney present. Besides, if she's telling the truth, then she won't have any trouble, will she?
You seem to have a real penchant for messing with both my daughters.
I'm just trying to find out who shot Jake.
Well, it wasn't Marley. And there's no reason for you to use her as a scapegoat just because she happened to be married to him.
I think I ought to call Cass right now. You know that?
No, I can handle this.
Honey, you should have a lawyer
Jake
here.
is dying inside. And all of you seem to be forgetting that.
Look, I think we've covered enough ground for tonight. Thank you very much for your cooperation. I'll be in touch.
I'm sorry you have to go through this.
Honey, he's gone. And I want you to level with me.
What do you mean?
About the shooting? About Jake? If you are holding back
Please,
anything,
not
I want
you too.
Darling,
Please.
just wants to help you.
You can trust me.
Nobody can help me. And
Do you understand? The police are going to find out who did that to Jake. They're going to find out.
He probably had it coming.
I can't, just stop this. I can't take this. You're unbelievable, you two. I'm going to see Jake.
Well, you could have been a little more subtle. I thought
Me?
you were going to take a searchlight and start grilling her.
Donna, I have lost one child recently. I'm not about to lose another.
But you can't get anywhere asking her questions like that. You upset her almost as much as Ryan
She
did.
knows something, Donna. And she's not the only one. Victoria knows something, and you know something. I can feel it. I don't know what it is, and I think you ought to tell me.
I've told you and police officer Harrison everything I know. When I left Visions, the company was barely scraping by, and then a few weeks later, Jake started having money coming out of his ears. You know that. And I think that he got involved in something shady, and he crossed the wrong person.
Oh, I see. So you think that Marley and Victoria had absolutely nothing to do with what happened to Jake?
Only that once again, Jake is tearing our family apart. And I'll tell you this much. Whoever pulled that trigger, I wish they'd done a better job.
Not a good sign, Lucas. Iris Wheeler?
Hi, this is Detective Ryan Harrison, Bay City Police. I'm investigating the McKinnon shooting.
Yes. Could you hold on for a minute, please?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. Would you mind? I'd like some privacy.
See you tomorrow, Iris.
I'm sorry. How can I help you?
I need to ask you some questions about Jake. I understand you did some business with him?
Yes. His company, Visions, did some promotional tapes for Corey Publishing.
And that was the extent of your relationship?
Oh, yes. I hardly know the man.
From what I hear, you knew him well enough to have some serious disagreements.
Who told you that?
Well, we can discuss that in detail tomorrow morning. I would like to question you down at the station house. Would that be a problem?
Not at all. What time?
How's 10 a.m.?
That's fine. I'll be there. Oh, I'm happy to cooperate any way I can.
It's second nature for them to start swinging whenever anything goes wrong.
Mm-hmm. And then he was mouthing off to the cop.
Because he was too proud to admit he'd made a mistake.
He can't say I'm sorry? I don't believe that.
I'm not that much different, man.
You're completely different, Paulina.
You don't know me very well.
Okay, you care about people. Dean does not care about anyone except himself.
How would you say that? You just met the guy.
It's obvious. He trashed the jukebox, got everyone kicked out of Sassy's.
All right. He wasn't thinking. He thought he was defending something that was his.
So, it's okay to go nuts if it's over art. Excuse me.
Hi.
Hi.
You remember me from Paulina's party?
Oh, yeah.
Detective Ryan Harrison.
Come on in.
Oh, good. I'm glad I caught you. I'm Detective Ryan Harrison.
You want to speak to me?
Yeah, I need to ask you a few questions about Jake McKinnon and his attempted murder. Can you give me just a few moments alone with Paulina?
Don't you think it's kind of late? This could wait till
I'm
tomorrow.
sorry, but a man's been shot, and from the looks of things, I don't know if he's going to live.
It's that serious? Jake could die?
Yeah, things look that bad. Do you mind,
Paulina, if you want me to stay with you.
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
Go ahead, thanks.
Okay. Be in the kitchen.
So, what would you like to know?
Well, just tell me anything you know about the guy. You did work with him, right?
Yes, I did. I worked for him for a few weeks, but I quit my job over a month ago.
Oh. Why? Was there a problem?
I guess you could say that. I became quite attracted to Jake, and he was involved with someone else, Marley Love, so it was an awkward situation.
So, Marley knew about your feelings for him.
Yeah, I think everyone did.
How'd you break things off with Jake? Was it friendly?
I think you could call it friendly. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I heard that you were avoiding him at the party.
Well, Marley was there. It was tense.
Actually, I heard that things were so bad that Mrs. Corey actually asked Jake to leave. It sounds a lot more than just tense to me. Were you angry with Jake for showing up on your special night with another woman?
No. Marley is his fiancée, and I was over him by then anyway.
But you were angry with him. I mean, he led you on, and the entire time he was planning on asking his ex-wife to remarry him.
I don't think I said he led me on.
But he did, didn't he?
What are you suggesting?
I need to know where you were Friday night between 8 and 9 p.m.
Is there any change?
No, there's no change, Miss Love.
Do you mind if I spend some time alone with him?
I'll watch the monitors from the desk.
You look like you're sleeping. Do you think this is a bad dream? I certainly feel like it's a bad dream. I wish I would wake up. I wanted it to work out, Jake. I really did. I just can't believe things went so wrong.
I'm starting to think I should have taken you up on your offer to go to the Riviera. Did you have fun?
Yes, it was a wonderful time. Special time.
I was surprised when you said you were coming back.
What?
Well, I don't know, I just sound like you were fighting it and you wanted to be alone or something.
It passed.
What happened? Something changed your mind?
I just shouldn't have come back, I don't think. Because I lied to myself. And I lied to you.
You're not listening to me, Jake. I will not marry you.
Honey, if you're mad because I said I want to elope, I can take the tickets back.
Ever marry you.
When you came, you said you wanted to start over. You wanted to make it work again. That was bull, huh?
No.
What started this? I want to know. What started it being a lie?
You've done things.
I did things for you.
I used to believe that.
What do you mean you used to believe it?
You don't lie to people that you love.
Sis. Jamie? Vicky? Is that who poisoned
Jake, it is not always someone else's fault. You did this. You did it to yourself, and you did it to me. And you, honey, did this to us.
I'm sorry this happened.
Marley, wait.
I was here all night. Rachel, Amanda, Hilda, they can all verify that.
So you never left the house?
No? Oh, I went for a walk, but I never left the property.
Were you by yourself?
During my walk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Then can you tell me anybody else who might have been angry with Jake?
You mean creditors, people like that? No, I only worked for him a very short time.
What about Iris Wheeler?
Well, I know she hired Jake to do a promotional tape for Brava, but that's all I know.
I heard she cracked the whip pretty hard.
Yeah, she did, but Jake took it. Iris is his biggest, wealthiest account.
So, if she gave him so much money, then how come he was down the tubes financially?
Jake is a big spender.
See, what I don't get is that one minute he's rich, the next minute he's poor. First he's buying cars, and then he's getting all of his equipment repossessed, and then he's buying everything back again. How do you think that happened?
Maybe he doesn't know how to handle his money.
Maybe his source temporarily dried up.
You know, I think Marley would be a lot better at answering these questions. I was fired, remember?
I thought you quit.
Well, same difference.
Yeah, right. Well, listen, if you come up with anything else, please give me a call.
I will.
Thank you.
Officer Harrison, there is one person who might be able to help you out.
Who's that?
Vicky Hudson. She was furious with Jake the night of my party, and then again it topped. But of course, you were there, weren't you? So you would already know this.
Hello?
Hi, Vicky. It's me.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Look, I'm at the hospital, and I need to talk to you. I was wondering if after I take your mom home, can I come by and talk?
Actually, I'm really beat. Can it wait until tomorrow?
No, I cannot put this off a moment longer. Look, Ryan was over here grilling your sister, and I found her in tears, and I happen to be really, really worried. And she won't open up to me.
Is she with Jake?
Yes, she is.
It's just that she's been spending a lot of hours sitting with him.
Yeah. And I think you know why.
They used to be married. Isn't that enough?
No, it isn't. Because you and your sister are being way too careful about what you're saying about Jake. And I think you're hiding something.
This is great. The one time I'm careful and you think I'm harboring some deep secret. Dad, I just don't think now is a good time to start telling the world that I hated the guy.
Don't be flip, Vicky. It only convinces me that I'm right.
Well, you're not this time.
Well, then why are you so defensive? Look, I am going to find out the truth. truth, one way or the other, all right? I was just hoping that you could help me, because I have the resources to find out what's going on if I really want to.
Dad, just relax, okay? Nobody is hiding anything from you.
I wish I could believe that.
Listen, I've got to go. My doorbell's ringing, and, I've just got to go. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Bye.
Boy, it's really coming down out there.
You are dripping on my floor.
Where would you like me to drip?
Why were you harassing my sister?
I wasn't harassing her. I was just questioning her. So why are you treating me like the bad guy? I didn't shoot Jake.
Why are you here?
I used to have a friend who lived here. Is that still true?
You just don't know when to stop, Jake. You push too hard.
I've never seen you in here before.
I was his... he was married to my daughter.
Marley was in here earlier.
I won't stay long.
Try this on if you're cold.
Whose is this, Jamie's?
My father's.
Thanks. I didn't realize I'd gotten so soaked. Been a hell of a night.
Been a hell of a week.
You look exhausted.
Oh, how charming of you to say so.
You know, you really do need someone to take care of you.
No, I haven't needed that for years.
I think you still do. It's not a wrong way to feel. You should stop acting so brave.
Well, it's just a hard habit to break. Kind of like thinking like a cop all the time.
I think we could forget that I'm a cop.
I could.
Do you think you could forget the fact that I'm investigating an attempted murder and that the victim is your sister's ex-husband?
Brian, I can't afford to forget that.
Even for a little while?
It's a lot to forget.
Need this help?
Could.
Let's try, Vicky. Let's try.
If I can forget what you do, can you?
We won't know until we try. Let's try, Vicky. For tonight. Just forget everything.
Marley, we're looking everywhere for you.
Jamie, go away.
Look, it's freezing out here. Come inside.
No!
Marley, what did you mean in there?
What?
That you didn't mean what happened to Jake.
Please don't do this, Jamie.
Tell me. Whatever happened, you can trust me with any of your secrets. I won't tell anyone.
I can't talk about it. Just don't ask me to.
Molly, for the record, I don't buy that story you told everyone about Jake taking your breakup like a prince. He gets angry. He gets angrier when he's desperate. The last few weeks, he was desperate about it. He was all wound up. Molly, you have to tell me. What did Jake do to you?
Okay. I'll tell you.
Finally, where have you been?
I went to look for Marley.
Any luck?
I don't think she wants to be found. And I want to go home.
Code Blue, Room 3, cardiac arrest.
Room 3, that's Jake.